China's President Xi Jinping has reached the southern Indian city of Chennai. He is headed to Mahabalipuram shortly, after which he will meet India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to kick-start the second informal summit between the two leaders. The Chinese president landed in Chennai amidst much fanfare. Several music and dance performers clad in colorful attire welcomed Xi Jinping at the runway of the Chennai International Airport. Some of the performers even sported the Chinese flag. Tamil Nadu's State Chief Minister E. Palaniswamy was among those who received Xi Jinping at the airport. Meanwhile, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached Mahabalipuram as well.
At Mahabalipuram, the Prime Minister from here would be going to the fishermen's surf.
Earlier, after landing in Chennai, Modi interestingly tweeted out in Mandarin and Tamil. He said, and I quote, "I'm happy to be in the great land of Tamil Nadu, known for its wonderful culture and hospitality. It's gladdening that Tamil Nadu will host President Xi Jinping." Chennai has been gearing up for Xi Jinping's visit for a long time now. Ahead of his arrival, more than 1,000 school students formed Xi Jinping's name in Mandarin in a formation. Various cutouts of Xi Jinping were being readied, and the children have already received those masks that you see on the screens, quite like what was witnessed in Gujarat, where Modi masks had become a huge hit. The second informal summit between Modi and Xi Jinping aims to take forward the commitments really decided by the two leaders in China's Wuhan city in 2018. Notably, the summit is taking place when China's all-weather friend is trying to internationalize the issue of Jammu and Kashmir. In fact, Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan has been pushing Beijing for support on Jammu and Kashmir despite being isolated globally. China, on the other hand, has done the balancing act. Now we have with us Mr. Vishnu Prakash, former spokesperson of Foreign Office and Consul General to Shanghai, joining us here in our studios. We also have Ambassador Neelam Dio, director and co-founder of Gateway House, live with us from Mumbai. Thank you, Neelam Dio, also for joining us. Let me begin with Mr. Vishnu Prakash. The context is everything in this informal summit, just like it was in the first informal summit in Wuhan, but there is that Wuhan spirit. I want to understand, what are the chances that the Wuhan spirit will travel all the way to Mahabalipuram?
Well, I don't think that Wuhan spirit lasted very long. I don't think that we will see it has strength enough to travel to Mahabalipuram. But frankly, the importance of the Mahabalipuram informal summit cannot be underestimated. When we interact with the Chinese, and especially at summit level, usually it's a very choreographed affair. And each side says its bit and moves on. The advantage of an informal summit is that the two leaders get to talk to each other in an informal atmosphere without the expectations of any deliverables, far away from the prying eyes of the media, I'm so sorry to say that, and understand each other's perspective, share each other's perspective. And the biggest challenge for India and China is to build or reduce the trust deficit, because we have a huge trust gap. And therefore, Mahabalipuram summit, informal summit, I think is very important. It's a continuum, it's a long process, and but I'm happy that it's happening.
Diplomacy is the art of words, isn't it, really, Mr. Vishnu Prakash? And, you know, I asked you a question about the Wuhan spirit, and therein lies the big expectation from Mahabalipuram.
So I think personal equations between top leaders are very important. But having said that, I don't think they reduce the importance of the issues that can unite or divide. I think at this moment, the Kashmir issue is going to be overpowering in some sense. We must ask the hard questions, and I hope that there will be a Chinese response on that. Just before coming here, China has actually issued some very hard statements on Jammu and on Kashmir, partly of course because the Pakistani Prime Minister rushed to Beijing to seek their support yet again. But the fact is that China has not shown sensitivity to India's position on Kashmir, and it is not that India's position has not been explained before the actual UN General Assembly speeches that were made. So I think that the atmospherics are very important. It's also really good to expose a visiting president from China to the richness of Indian culture and help to contextualize the relationship, but that does not reduce the hard edge that has come into our differences.